In this video we are going to talk about the golf pros react to Phil Mickelson's $200 million payday. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. For the first time in his career, it appears like one lucky golfer is in line for the greatest payday of his career. It's Mickelson, not Forrest's. Unfortunately, considering the controversy surrounding the milestone, the community isn't interested in commemorating it. What is the reason for this? You won't believe the amount of money he's getting in checks. First up, a sizable payday for the seasoned golfer. Mickelson has 3 NCAA individual championships under his belt and has been playing golf for 30 years. He's had a long and illustrious career. The PGA Tour has been kind to him during his tenure aboard the ship. So far, he's made an estimated $925 million from the game. Now he's competing in the LIV Golf Invitational Series, where he'll be competing for the greatest payday of his career. The 51-year-old is expected to receive around $200 million to join the Saudi-backed golf tour, according to Golf Channel's Brentley Romaine. 2 golf insiders who spoke to Sporta confirmed the news as well. However, Mickelson's representatives have yet to comment on the news. With this pay, Mickelson's total earnings have surpassed $1.1 billion, making him only the second golfer in history to earn $1 billion from sponsorships, appearance fees, course design, and prize money. Tiger Woods is still in first place ahead of the Saudi payoff. Phil has only $95 million in career prize money, following only $121 million earned by Tiger Woods. Mickelson, on the other hand, is modest about his compensation, stating that it isn't much given California taxes and his irresponsible gambling habits. Mickelson is then questioned, and no matter what Phil says, the golf world isn't thrilled with him, especially after his terrible statements from February. For those of you who missed it, Phil acknowledged to joining the Saudi League earlier this year and stated that he recognizes that many people have strong opinions and that they may disagree with his decision. In reality, he empathizes with it, but at this point in time, he sees it as an opportunity to achieve the maximum balance in his life. He also believes it will benefit the game. When a reporter asked if the good of the game could compensate for the killing of Khashoggi, we believe it's clear that no one in the golf world approves of the champ's $200 million move. How did people respond to Phil's press conference, which was attended by numerous golf analysts? Spire and ACC also took time to respond to Mickelson's press conference. The photo of Phil from the occasion has spawned a slew of memes, and it appears that Paige has joined to the mix. She captioned one of Mickelson's images in which he gives a blank expression to guys who try to make eye contact with the female with the huge guests. We know how she feels about the whole thing. Long-serving sports radio host Mad Dog, Chris Russo's alter ego, also had a few words to say about Phil's meager wages. He claimed that the former PGA golfer was uninterested in returning to the tour. He only cares about money. Fans used Phil's incredibly nice photo from the LIV golf draft night to throw jokes at him, and the $200 million payout is enough proof. One fan tweeted, "Have you ever cashed a $200 million check? Well, it Phil Mickelson has, and that's the look after it clears," referring to his exasperated expression. Another fan tweeted, "That look on your face when you realize you're $40 million in debt but have a signing-on fee of $150 million, so the fans aren't happy, but the majority of them are keeping it civil with the means." Let's move on to other golf news now that we've discussed Phil's large salary. Suspensions are next on the PGA Tour's agenda. The PGA Tour has long been rumored to be penalizing golfers who defect to the Saudi golf scene, and it appears that there may have been some truth to it after all, but with the inaugural LIV golf event set to begin on Thursday, June 9th, the PGA Tour has made its own announcement. All golfers who choose to compete in the Breakaway Series will be suspended from the tour in the future. None of these players will be allowed to compete in any of the PGA Tour events. This also applies to any future players who choose to follow suit. With a $25 billion prize pool, it is now the most lucrative tournament in the world, with famous names like Phil Mickelson and Sergio Garcia on the list. He believes that the players are thinking in the short term, but that it is ultimately their decision to make, and that the enticing monetary incentive is not enough to sway McIlroy to the other side. With the Saudi golf event getting underway, the LIV has welcomed two more major names to its clutch in Patrick Reed and Bryson D Shambo. Many people are surprised by the news, which was reported by James Corrigan in the Telegraph and confirmed by D Shambo as agent. D Shambo had denied his participation in the event just 5 days before at the Memorial Tournament. Bryson stated during the event that he did not feel himself to be at a stage in his career where he could safely take such risks. We don't know what happened in that brief period of time because his agency declined to provide us any more details. Woods turns down a big LIV deal. While many golfers are switching sides, Woods has remained loyal to his original position. Greg Norman, the chief executive officer of LIV Golf Ventures, stated that Woods did not express interest in taking part in the golf competition held in Saudi Arabia. Greg revealed this information in an interview with The Washington Post. He stated that the company had extended a substantial offer to the 15-time major winner, but he recently declined it. Although $1 billion is certainly a beautiful sum, it is not enough to convince Tiger Woods to sign over his rights. It would appear that this falls in line with what Tiger Woods said about the tour the previous year, when he explained to the general public how he came to appreciate the PGA Tour. That is the place where people will remember him. Woods continued by saying, "I've been fortunate enough to have 182 events on tour along with 15 major championships, which is why I have an allegiance to the PGA Tour now." The LIV event kicks off. The much-anticipated LIV event kicks off this Thursday in London. Players teed off at 2:15 local time in a shotgun start. Woods was referring to the fact that the LIV event will begin this Thursday in London. Fans may recognize some familiar faces within the group of 48 competitors, but there are also numerous rookies who are now shooting under par with 3 holes remaining in the competition. There is Pashalakong Wathme present. He is currently rated 133rd in the world despite only being 23 years old. In addition, he is a consistent presence throughout the Asian trip. The number of players representing Thailand is 3, while the number of players representing Japan is also 3. On the field itself, furthermore, the event will be broadcast live on the website of LIV Golf, in addition to being streamed on YouTube and Facebook. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.